Yo. Gonna do another fucking grand tableau. We're gonna use these Beetlejuice joints. Go crazy, yeah. If you like what we do and you would like to donate, feel free to do so. If you would like a more personal reading, links in the description for our services. Yeah, I've been good. Alright, we finna get straight to it though. See what this is, let's see what the universe has to say. Okay, so first off, we got the Emperor. This could be authoritative figure. This could be you stepping into power, you in your position of power, or this could be like a father figure, the father of a child, father of your children, something like that. For some of you all, there's a lot of individuals who disown you because of who you are. They don't want no type of associations to do with you because of your spiritual practices and your spiritual background, and you're completely fine with that. That's what it's called, being chosen. I mean, you being chosen as if you would give a fuck, right? Probably wouldn't. Confirmation. Cody going crazy for the confirmation. You're no fool. As you are aware of the secrets of the world, the secret dealings of the world, of what's really going on. Maybe not to its totality or everything that's going on, but you pretty much got a handle on things more than the average person, for sure, for sure. And this makes you move the way that you move, makes you do what you do. You be a fool and or foolish to do otherwise. When it comes to achieving your goals, the most saddest part about this whole situation has been knowing that you have to do it yourself, or that there's no one that you can bring along with you from your past. That's like one of the most disheartening things about your situation. But you've known all along. You've known the entire time. You've known since the beginning of time, since you were born. You're a prodigy. The realization of you being a star, you knew that you would be a star. You've always been a star. You wasn't waiting on someone to tell you, oh, you're a star. Because, I mean, stars are born. I mean, you can make stars and create stars, but that's not what was needed when it came to you. You're special, angelic, celebrity, one who's celebrated. But you waited. You waited your moment. You know, you waited in the background. Did the things that were necessary in order to get where you are now. And now you're being celebrated. True wealth, true fame, true fortune. You have people who be like, oh, this is the devil's kingdom, and all fame and fortune belongs to the devil. So they like make it seem like you can't be wealthy and be righteous. You can't be wealthy and of the light. As if, you know what I'm saying, to make it seem like that's the reason why they're not successful or no one else is. And the only reason why the people who are successful are the people who, now get that weak ass shit out of here. No, there's some people who are righteous, and you one of them, who are of the light and extremely wealthy. I mean, you know, I didn't need to tell you that, but it's right here. You rather put a lot of people to shame. You know what I'm saying? Because they were betting against you. That wasn't a safe bet at all. Every time that these individuals bet against, because it's not the first time that they've done that. Every time that these people bet against you, they lose. And then, like, it's not like they lose something small. They always lose something big. You know, for some individuals, they could be losing it all this time. They could have wagered too much against you. But yeah, the world has been waiting on you. Your arrival is timely. It's divine. Um, for sure, for sure. You're gonna find somebody that's of good support, a support system. Um, in the past, you probably couldn't trust motherfuckers. There wasn't motherfuckers that you could depend on at all. So this made you self-reliant, which is a good skill to have. It's good to be self-reliant. It's good to be able to depend on yourself, um, inner wisdom, things of that nature. But you're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna have to force things. Things won't have to be forced. Things are just gonna fall into play. Things are just gonna naturally happen how they're supposed to happen. That makes any sense? Um, okay, so here we have the spotlight being put on an individual. This is a male figure. This individual could have been dealing with some delays. This individual could have been dealing with some setbacks, holdups. The universe could have set them down, and or this individual could be just chosen. This is like giving like Messiah vibes, bro. You know, you know what I'm saying? Followed by the one and the moon. Like, I mean, it get real messiah, divine to say the least. You know, this is like enlightenment through um, um, this is like enlightenment through very undesirable situations, circumstances. As well as you can have individuals who are trying to highlight what they look at or see in your life to be as misfortunes or confirmation. There's people who trying to highlight stuff in your life when it comes to accomplishments, what they think that you should have and what they think you don't have, and then they're trying to bring it up in a way to make you feel like you've dropped the ball, or to keep you in a low vibratorial state of being. Like, it's given Truman Show. This is given Truman Show. It's like you realizing you're on a show, and then you realizing it's all a joke, and then you trying to exit from the show and or joke, and then the more you trying to like exit from the show or joke, the more the characters dive into their script, their characteristics. The more these motherfuckers, really lay it on, as if to like bring you back or bring you back into the matrix. They could totally be the matrix. You could totally, that could be what it is, you know? Um, we don't know anything about Neo's uncle, Neo's auntie, his school teacher and shit like that. I mean, we do from the Terminator. We know his OG, shit like that. You know, um, We know his wife from John Wick. Shit like that. You know? And as well from The Matrix. But I say that to say the construct and story that you created, the ideologies as well as the identities that you've given these people, when they aren't who they truly are, or in your benefit, it hurts when you have to separate yourself from these people. I mean, but realizing the esoteric teachings, realizing knowledge of self, realizing what's really going on and what's really happening helps push you through it. The greater realization that no matter what you do, it'll never be enough, because you're not feeding the system, or you're not doing what the system requires you to do. And these people, they're tied to the system, so they're only going to ask you of the requirements of the system. So that's very unfortunate for them. But one would say that, you know, this is all in your mind anyway. So that's the test. How do you know, you're really ready? As if, you're really ready. Hope I helped. Oh shit, we still got shit. We got 2 more. Yeah. Sounds about right. This is like the part of the movie 5 minutes before the end. The movie being, the whole entire movie is to get to a point, and then the point is the end of the movie. Like 5 minutes before the end of the movie, where like everything that could go wrong does go wrong. That's when you find out. That's when you find out who the monsters are. That's when you find out who the evil motherfuckers are. That's who you find out the shocking revelations of what's been going on behind the scenes the entire time, the diabolical schemes and plots and plans and, all of that shit. You've defeated some great foes, some great enemies, some mighty enemies. You've defeated some high-ranking devils, for sure, for sure. The entities that possess these people's vessel is nothing new to you. Confirmation. You know what I'm saying? You've been out here slaying demons in your spare time, yeah? What's more righteous than that? My hat's off to you. You know? For sure, for sure. When I looked at this, choices and decisions, even love life, circles, society groups, social life, you made the right choices. It may not seem like it, or people may try to make you think that you made the wrong choices and decisions. You made the right choices. You made the right decisions. You knew what was best for you, and you were about to reap those benefits in the most healthy, happy, harmonious way. I hope I helped. 14, that's crazy. That's fucking cold. We in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hope I helped.